The east coast has been smashed by flooding and landslips, leaving roads closed and some homes cut off. Also, it meant emergency crews had to carry out risky rescues in some pretty tough conditions. As the immediate cleanup begins, questions are being asked about the long-term recovery for a region that's so frequently battling extreme weather. Rehette Stoltz is the Gisborne Mayor, joins us live this morning. Rehette, good morning. What does the future look like for, looking at Te Araroa, it looks just, as has been described, like a war zone. So what happens to a place like that, Rehette?
We are looking at work that we can do to transition these high-risk areas to more permanent vegetation cover. And that can, if we do this work over the next 10 years, that can save us $1 billion moving forward. So we are really looking at securing these high-risk areas to make sure when we have these more frequent weather events, we do not have to shut down our region every time.
So what you're saying is you need, better, more resilient, stronger roading infrastructure, etc., rather than some areas might become unlivable.
Hectares worth of area that need to transition into vegetation cover, which then stop these landslides and the silt and the sediment going down and damaging our infrastructure all the time. That is work that we can do over the next 10 years, and we do have buy-in from the region. So we will be talking to the government how they can help us, because there would be some ETS liabilities in there, and how we can do this in order to future-proof those beautiful areas of our region.
The ETS liabilities, what are you talking about there, Rehette?
Transition, say we take a forestry block and we transition that to more permanent cover. That means they won't have their rotations where they make money off, and those areas might have an ETS liability to pay. So we need to help some of those farm owners and forestry owners as we transition, because the land use of the parcel of land will change.
So you're saying some relief from ETS liability would help?
What we're saying, part of this land use transition plan is that we will assist landowners that might be affected if we change the use of their land in order to secure it more for future events, that there will be some help for them to help them transition into that permanent cover, but
Right.
Also some of those might have ETS liabilities if we change their land use.
I see, I've got you. What about the government's announcement yesterday on funding and support? Is it enough?
We welcome that. Like Nicola Willis said, that's a drop in the bucket, but it's immediate help that those families need on the ground. We had the Prime Minister and Mark Mitchell here on Thursday. They've seen the devastation firsthand. They've asked me to come with them and tell them what we need, which I did, and that those are discussions we'll have in the next few weeks.
Hey, State Highway 35, do you have an update on that? Still partially closed last time we checked.
Yes, so there are convoys that you can get to Te Araroa from the south, but Hicks Bay and those areas, even the Hicks Bay community, are split up at this stage. So NZTA are working extremely hard around the clock to connect them up as quickly as possible.